Fix what I couldn't see. Eating clean, playing my part. Still something breaking inside my heart. I was doing everything right, and everything kept getting worse. Following every line they drew, still ended up in reverse. Five pills lined up on the sink, each one telling me what to think. Said give it time, you'll be okay, but I kept drifting further away. I was doing everything right, and everything kept getting worse. Gave them everything I had, still couldn't break that curse. Then one day I just let it go, stopped chasing what I didn't know. Took one step, changed one thing, turned my back on everything. On everything. I'm Lance, yeah, this is my why. North Dakota Carnivore changed my life. Kept it simple, stripped it down, turned it all the way around. Lost the weight, cleared my mind, left that old road far behind. What I found was something true, did it myself, and so can you. Dakota Carnivore, seeing it through, reversed it all, yeah, I made it through. Let's stay together strong, me and you.
Oh, look at that. As soon as I click on to come on live, I get a call from work. So hold on for just one moment. All right. So, hey, my name is Lance. I'm the North Dakota Carnivore. And as you can see, I'm always on at work. So it happens. It's a beautiful day here. When I got up this morning, it was still like 47 degrees out. Nice, chilly, but the sun was out. It looked amazing outside. I actually didn't get outside yet. Working on it, but it's already made it up to 63 degrees in the last 4 hours since I've been up, which is amazing. And what is today supposed to get up to 73? No, it might get a little bit warmer than that, but you know, we can always hope. So, what do we got going on this morning, people? I had a pretty stressful week this week. Work has not been fun, but it's what pays the bills. And it's what I signed up for. We'll start the morning out with Brian saying good morning. Good morning, Brian. And Mr. Biscuit is here. Good morning. How are you doing today, Bride's Biscuit? We have Jeff here this morning. It's nice to see you, Jeff. Uncle Willie made it. Good morning, Uncle Willie. Just a few minutes ago, I was sitting here thinking, as I was waiting to do the live stream, I'm like, oh, crap. I forgot to do Rumble. So that got put up, looks like 10 minutes before the live started this morning. So glad to see that you made it in this morning on Rumble. Angie, good morning. It's nice to see you this morning. And Carolina Carnivore, how's it going? It's nice to see you here this morning. Brian, you're doing an interview with Thomas? Oh, okay. And she says good morning to me. Today at 4 p.m. So you're on Thomas's live today, Brian. Awesome. Everybody check that out today. Thomas is at Target Prime Rib. So you can check out his channel. Watch Brian and Thomas chew the fat. Wisecracker, how's it going? It's nice to see you here again this morning. Yeah, whoop whoop. Brian's gonna be sharing his story. Hey, there's another guy too that I just recently started following, Carnivore Ron. He's looking for people to interview also. So if anybody wants to do something like that, Carnivore Ron is looking for people to interview. He uses Zoom to do it. I just set up my interview with him for Wednesday, so I'll do the interview with him on Wednesday, and I don't know how soon afterwards he posts them. But if you're interested, Carnivore Ron's right here. Actually, let me do it this way. Come on. There we go. Copy. So if you want to do an interview with somebody, Carnivore Ron is also doing interviews. Check out his channel, then decide whether or not you want to give it a shot. But Carnivore Ron will do an interview with you also. Like I said, he does his on Zoom, so it's not like StreamYard or these other platforms that go live and do it, I think. So I don't think you can stream StreamYard or stream Zoom to YouTube. Maybe you can. I don't know. Carolina Carnivore says, celebrating our twins' birthday with chicken, sausage, burgers, dogs, and a birthday brisket cake. That is awesome. That is a great idea. Happy birthday to the twins. I hope everybody has a great day. And she says, happy birthday to your twins. And happy Father's Day, Caroline Carnivore. Absolutely. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there and to all the single mothers who are doing double duty. First day of summer is tomorrow. Oh, yeah, it's the start of summer at what is it? Right at noon, I believe it is the equinox. That's where an egg is supposed to be able to stand on its point and not fall over. Some weird things I remember from science, but I don't remember stuff like that. And he says, gorgeous weather here too, but a bit warmer. I have 87. You're making me jealous because I would love to have an 87-degree day because I'm tired of these cold days that we've been having. It's just, my granddaughter said this summer sucks. It's cold. But she's 8, so she doesn't remember having summers this cold. But I know. Good morning. How are you doing today? It's nice to see you here and welcome to the channel. So, what are you eating today? And are you eating a carnivore style diet or are you just channel surfing? Yeah, you're from India? Awesome. Yeah, awesome. So, now I know Mr. Brian here is doing another sardine fast. And again, then here's the channel for Carnivore Ron. Brian is doing a sardine fast again, correct, Brian? And you should be on, what would today be, day 6 of it or something like that, right? And I've been trying to do just an ADF, and I keep failing on ADF. Well, I had a dental appointment this week, so again, before my dental appointments, I do a fast that I start Sunday night. So I fasted Sunday night through Wednesday, my dental appointment. I actually got a 70 or 72 hour fast in. After my dental appointment, I did eat, so I figured Friday I'd do an ADF, just 36 hours until this morning. That didn't work. I got home last night and I had to eat. I don't understand why. Back in December and January and part of February, when I was doing ADF, they were the simplest things for me to hit, really easy for me to get through. And now I just can't seem to make it work. But I can nail a long fast. I can nail a 72-hour fast, no problem. It's all right here in the noggin, I guess. I bring my granddaughter down to Tennessee. She can swim in our saltwater pool. We actually have a hotel just up the road here that has a saltwater pool and saltwater hot tub. It is amazing to be able to sit in those and not have to deal with the chlorine and all the junk that goes with that. That really is cool. I really enjoy spending some time there. All right. Well, one more time here. I'll be right back. So, yeah, she would love it. She hasn't seen the ocean yet, and she is just dying to see the ocean. She was really upset last summer when my wife and I went to California that she didn't get to go with us. She really wanted to go for that. Just didn't make it. Yeah, and Brian says day 6 going good. We'll test and weigh tomorrow morning. Nice job, Brian. You ate the photo of the week this morning. That is amazing. You know what I had for breakfast this morning? That's what I had for breakfast this morning. That was a 14 and a half ounce New York strip steak. And it just has my brisket seasoning sprinkled in over the top on that. Man, that was absolutely delicious. But your photo of the week looked really good. I like that. Spam and eggs is one of my favorite breakfasts. I do like spam and eggs. I can't have it all the time, but I can do it. I've actually been cutting down on my eggs, and I've noticed that my stuffiness has gone down quite a bit since I've cut down on my eggs. So I used to eat 6 to 8 eggs whenever I ate eggs, and it wasn't all the time, but I used to eat a lot of eggs. I don't know if it's the egg whites I'm having a histamine reaction to. So, but I did cut out eggs. I cut out the artificial sweeteners and the flavored elements, and I'm just going with cut coffee out again. Today is day 7 for no coffee, so that's amazing. And that might be why my week was really stressful, but I don't think so. As I was talking with another guy at work yesterday, and he asked how my week went, and I told him I was stressed and all the stuff that irritated me and stuff. And I said it might be because I quit drinking coffee again. And he's like, "No, that was a stressful week." I'm like, all right, so it wasn't just me. He's like, "No," he said, "Well, it probably didn't help that you quit coffee either." Probably didn't. Dang, it just took a jump here, and I missed a couple of comments. Yeah, Brian say good morning to John, which I haven't gotten to yet. Yeah, that looked delicious. It did. That's why I got photo of the week. It was a delicious picture. And there we are, John Together Strong. Good morning, sir. How are you? It's so nice to see you here today. Now this makes sense. Hello, John. Hey. Yeah, Carnivore Chef Reed. He does have a deal right now on his seasoning bundle pack. And I do recommend his seasonings. They are fabulous. I actually use them all. Hold on. You know what? Just a minute. All right. Sorry about that. Yeah, it's kind of rude to do that, but you did mention it. So I do want to plug Reed because he's got some amazing stuff. So Gator Bite. This is what I use on my shrimp or anything that you want spicy that's not like a taco or fajita. Gator Bite. Absolutely delicious. I do that on eggs. I do it on all kinds of stuff. And taco shake. Yeah, see, I do. I use them. This is amazing stuff. Oh, yeah. Steak dust. This is one heck of a seasoning right here. See, I do have the bigger bottle too, so this one's running low. I do have the bigger one. Smokestack. Now, this is something I use like on my pork. When I do pork shoulder, I smoke pork shoulder, ribs, pork tenderloin, pork chops. This is a new one. I just opened that up the last time I used it. And then his spicy ranch. Now, I don't use this a whole lot. My wife does. I've never liked ranch, but my wife likes this ranch. She mixes this with sour cream and uses it for a dip on her pork rinds. And she absolutely loves it that way. So, yeah, Reed does have a deal going on right now on a seasoning bundle. I absolutely do recommend going to his channel, checking it out, going to Carnivore Companion. One second here. Go to Carnivore Companion. Even if you buy it full price, it is absolutely worth it. This is some actual really amazing seasoning. I love the flavor. It's very versatile, and it works really well with everything. So that was my plug for Reed. He does have amazing seasonings. Rahab? How do you pronounce that? I don't know. I don't want to make you mad or anything, but hey, good morning. It is nice to see you here. Second top fan, yay. Awesome. You had your first coffee in 6 months last week. Felt worse, more tired than normal. Right, because your body's not used to it anymore. That's why, Uncle Willie. And it's some of the compounds in the coffees, depending upon what coffee you drink, you'll have different feelings. And the reason I quit drinking coffee again is because I started getting pain in my wrist. You know, you can see just a little bit better here where this area, oops, let me get this way. This area right here looks just a little bit different than the rest of my wrist. It's like it's scarred, and it is. That's the last of the extremely dry skin that I have for my hand. It's taken about 2 years to get to this point. And it's absolutely amazing. But what I was having is I was having pain in my wrist. And when I had that pain in my wrist, it took me just a little bit to remember that the last time I had that, I gave up coffee. And those were my last pains that I had. I gave up coffee and that pain went away within like 3 or 4 days. This time it took 3 days. Pain's gone. I don't have any more issues with pain in my wrist. So coffee for me, I gave it up for 9 months and then I brought it back in and I drank it for just over a year, probably 14 months worth of drinking coffee. It'd be 13 months drinking coffee. And I can't drink coffee that much anymore. So I'll just stop for a while. I don't mind doing it. And it helps me. Yes, sir. Ma'am, I saw you there. Yeah, I did pop the link in there. Did it pop in? Yep, it did. So you should be able to go to that link, the Carnivore Companion. And I believe one of the discount codes he has is Carnivorous Chef. It's his YouTube channel. You can use that for a discount code. I got an email too, and I'm not going to look for it. But I do have an email that has his discount code in there for Father's Day. But the steak dust one here, he does have a larger size bottle. It's almost twice the size. This is really good. I put this right up there with the Longhorn Steakhouse seasoning without the sugars. It is really good on steak. And I've done it 2 different ways where I put that on and then cooked it, or at the end while it's resting, I'll put it on there and let it rest and sweat out and then suck it back in. It's good either way. But these seasonings are fantastic. The taco seasoning is one of the taco seasonings I can eat that doesn't cause me pain. So it's actually really good. So just to let you know, my channel, what I do on here is this is for anybody actually that's on a diet that's having trouble or difficulty or needing accountability. I don't care if I'm carnivore. Uh, Most of the people in the chats are carnivore or ketovore. But I don't care what diet you're on. If you're needing accountability, trying to stick to a diet to lose weight to get better health, that's what we're here for. And people will support you as long as you're civil and good. We'll be good right back to you. Yeah, absolutely. Purchase some of those on payday. They are amazing. I've been using them for well over a year now. CarnivoreCompanion.com. It is really good stuff. Yeah, and he does have a link in the description on any of his YouTube videos. Finally making a dent in your bacon fat, Jeff. Been making bacon fat mayo and turning it into a dressing for dip. Yeah, then that's a good idea. You can make now. How much bacon fat to egg do you use? Is it half a cup or is it 1 cup of bacon fat to an egg that you mix? I'd like to. I haven't tried it yet. I've been telling my wife that we can do that because she wants a mayo that she can eat. She doesn't like the avocado mayo. She thought that was absolutely disgusting, even though she loves avocado. And he said, "Don't worry, you're used to it." Yeah, I'm not used to it. I don't like messing people's names up because I have a pretty simple name, and people mess mine up all the time. So, can you put it on there phonetically so we can understand how to pronounce it right? Because, or do you have a nickname that you use? Yes, sir. Hello. Need to say bye. Was happy to be here. Oh, I'm glad you stopped by. Miss Don, how are you? It's so nice to see you. I hope today is an amazing day for all. Same to you, Don. It's nice to see you here today. Oh, heck yeah. Oh, and my nose is running again. Oh. And he says, Happy Saturday to you. Your before and after was amazing at my Carnivore Chronicles, aka Dawn. Her before and after pictures are amazing. So if you haven't checked out Carnivore Quest, check out the Carnivore Quest live stream, and you can see what we're talking about in there. Larry will pop up from his archives the before and after pictures of some of the people in the stream that have shared their stuff with him. Wow. It's a busy day. I'll be right back. You know the old saying, if something go wrong, it will go wrong. And they, bad things come in threes. That's the third interruption. That's the third thing that's gone. Hey, that should be it for the day, right? Let's hope so. Uncle Willie says, depends upon what brand of avocado mayo. They all taste different. Yeah, the one I have, was it the Primal that we tried? It was one that was made with avocado mayo, didn't have any of the seed oils in it, didn't have any added sugars. And my wife thought it was just completely disgusting, and I don't think she'll ever try an avocado mayo again. Don says, oh, thank you, Angie. It was crazy seeing it on screen. It is. It's when you see it on screen, you're welcome. It is really different. All right, you came back. Again, it's great to see you. And how do you properly pronounce your name, or what do you have as a nickname that I could pronounce that wouldn't wreck? I'm on call every day, so it's part of my job. I have a work phone. I have it with me 24/7, so I'm always on. Angie says, hearing all your stories and journeys keeps me pushing through, right? And that's something I've actually, one of my big things is being able to go to these smaller channels like Carnivore Ron's. He's not one of the big YouTubers. Captain Carnivore is another one. Dawn, when she gets back on there, watching some of these people that are smaller channels and hearing what they're doing and what's working for them, the struggles that they have, and they're keeping it real. It's what keeps me going. Watching other people, y'all know I like to do fasting, and going to a fasting channel where everybody on that fasting group, not everybody is successful 100% of the time. Everybody in there, or not everybody, a lot of people in there are struggling just like we are in this group, and like we are in Carnivore Quest, or we are in any of the other groups that we're in. We're putting our struggles out there for other people to learn what we're doing and what's working and what isn't working. And that's what makes this great. I love the information on Dr. Barry's channel. The videos that he puts out about what works and the different things that you can help with this way of eating. Those videos are absolutely amazing. I don't go to his live streams anymore because I don't get that much from it. He's got so many people in there trying to get information asked, and it's the same information, but just different people asking the same question time and time again. Which, if they were here on my channel doing the same thing, they get an answer from us because we're a lot smaller and we actually participate with those who are in our streams, where Dr. Berry really doesn't. Uncle Willie says, I felt Better Body Foods avocado mayo. Oh, you like the Better Body Foods avocado mayo from Walmart. Chosen Foods is also good. The Primal Kitchen was not good and super expensive. Yeah, I can't remember if it was the Primal or the Chosen. It was one of those two that we tried and she didn't like. But I was wanting to make the mayo from bacon because I thought that would be really good. Yes. Angie Push. We can't wait to hear your journey. Right? And again, for anybody that's just coming on, Carnivore Ron up here on the QR code. He has a YouTube channel. He's a smaller creator. He's been doing carnivore for a couple of years. He's had some great weight loss success, and he's looking to interview anybody who's willing to share their journey with him. That's cute. Yep. Don says the only one I can kind of tolerate is the chosen male. All the others are way too vinegary. I'll have to look at that one, see if that's the one that we did. I don't remember. Sending good vibes. Lance, Angie, let's see, 3 and done. What? 3 and done. What did I miss? Angie's. Oh, 3. Duh. My 3 phone calls. Now I get it. Sometimes I'm a little slow. I had the same problem at work this week too. I was dealing with one of my colleagues and kept saying the wrong thing or messaging the wrong thing. And I was finally like, okay, I'm a dumbass, and got the right information. Roro. Oh, they call you Roro? Yeah, that's awesome. Awesome. Let's see. And he says, thank you so much, Don, my Carnivore Chronicles. Yep. I'm down 56 pounds and 26 total body inches since March 1st. That is absolutely amazing, Angie. I'm very proud of you because you have put in the work and you're doing it every day. So keep it up and you'll get where you need to be. And Don says, I need to get back to it, organizing life, so I can be a positive. So I can be a positive in the space. You are a positive in this space, Don. Even in the chats, you are a positive person in here. And it helps everybody when you're in there being positive. So take your time getting back to doing your channel. We do miss it. And I look forward to when you come back. But come back when you're ready. Yeah, Brian says I would much rather be on a smaller channel. So, yes, sir. So would I. You know, I've been on with Dave Mack, and I've been on with him twice, and that was amazing with him. Aaron was just on Dave Mack here this week too. If you haven't looked at that video, check out Aaron's video with Dave Mack. It was really good. But I've been on Dave Mack twice. I've been on with Dante Frigno. I've been on with Robin Heron on Carnivorous Grandma. And I'm going to be on with Ron here coming up. And then I think sometime in August, I'm going to be on with Christy with Meeting Wellness. Jeff says for his meal, it's a room temperature egg, 7 ounces liquid fat, half a teaspoon or half a tablespoon apple cider vinegar with Dijon mustard, and use 1 stick blender. Oh, use a stick blender, an immersion blender. Yeah. I get it. All right, I'm going to have to, I can't take a picture of that but I can do a screenshot. Maybe. If my computer will do it right now. There we go. Now it's in my screenshots. Awesome. Don says, I'll watch Dr. Barry's videos, but once a channel gets too big and too commercialized, you're out of it. Yeah. And I've done the same thing with some of these channels too, some of the bigger ones. I don't go to them as much anymore because I think they've lost the feel of what it was to begin with. Yeah. Don says, Angie, freaking amazing. It's amazing weight loss and amazing inches. And that's one of the big things that people aren't doing. You have to measure your body because there are times when you're losing weight or you're losing inches, but you're not losing weight. You're changing out fat for muscle. Okay, you hear everybody say that, and it bothers me sometimes. Fat and muscle, they weigh the same. A pound of fat is a pound of fat. A pound of muscle is a pound of muscle. But the difference is this is a pound of fat. That's a pound of muscle. They take up different space. So the bulk density, or the amount of area that your muscle takes up, is tremendously less than the amount of space that the fat takes up. That's why you can lose inches on your body where you're burning fat, but you've burned a pound of fat and replaced it with a pound of muscle, and you will lose an inch someplace. So checking out body measurements around your waist, the largest part of your belly, basically right around your belly button. If you measure that area, your hips, and right on your rib cage on the smallest part, your neck, your largest part of your biceps, and you can do the same thing with your calves and your thighs. You measure the same place consistently, you will find where you're losing inches or centimeters, millimeters, whatever, but you'll be losing that, but not losing weight. So you are repurposing or recompositioning where your muscle is and changing out muscle for changing out fat for muscle, and it's making you healthier. Brian says, "You're right, Lance. I don't like his lives. The biggest live I'll go to is Dr. Boz. It's because Dr. Boz still talks to her people, and she still is there, even though like we're not there for the pin chasers in Tampa with her. She still communicates with people, and she's still a down to earth person. Where I don't know, some of these other doctors and some of these other big influencers aren't." And he says, "Thank you so much, Don. I appreciate all of you." Well, we appreciate you sharing and putting that out there because it takes a lot to put information like that out there. It really does. I was in the same boat there. Great job. And Don says, "Or once everything on a channel goes behind the paywall, I'm out." Yep. Yeah, those paywalls, they suck. And I've actually paid to get behind two of them, and I don't pay for that anymore. So I got out of them. Don says, "My most fave meal, though, is sour cream and Coop's honey mustard mixed together." Yes, I see you do like that Coop's mustard. Sour cream actually works really well for a lot of things. You can mix sour cream with any of these Carnivore Chef, Carnivore Companion seasonings. You can mix that sour cream with any of these here, and it is an amazing dip. And it goes just about on anything that you want to use. Let's see. Angie says, "You're going to be so excited, Brian. I'm mixing a, oh no, you're mixing a mackerel with tuna today and making a salad with extra virgin olive oil and lemon. You thought it might help with the mackerel a little more. Have you tried the mackerel by itself yet, Angie's? Because I actually like the mackerel, the flavor of the mackerel better than the flavor of a sardine, but they're good." Uncle Willie says I go through binges with carnivore content, but generally just watch you and Larry. Well, thanks, Uncle Willie. There are some actually really good people out there. There's quite a few people on here. Like in the mornings before I come on, I'm watching Rick Rodriguez, Charger Mopar. He's live on Saturday mornings. And it's just he's talking, and the people in the comments are talking, and he's going through the comments and keeping up with everything that's going on in there. So you can, hang out with Rick too. Rick is really good. Let's see. There's Charger Mopar. But I hang out on Rick's live. A lot of times I'm doing other stuff through the morning, so I'll have an earbud in. I'll be walking around the house listening to do stuff. Like this morning, I was listening to that while I was cooking this. And the seasoning I have on here is my own brisket seasoning that I make for myself. And that's what it looked like when I was done. Dang, it's good. But there are a lot of smaller channels out there. Target Prime Rim has a pretty good channel. Dawn, My Carnivore Chronicles. She's got some good content. She does a lot of short videos. You want to talk about somebody that can speed talk and not break her tongue? That's Dawn. She does a great job of that because I can't talk that fast and get everything that I want out in the amount of time that she does. That's really good. You should check out that channel too. So you had a can of sardines and a can of mackerel. Was that just for breakfast this morning? Y'all are my little fish inspirations, motivated, right? Brian does a lot of sardines, and he can be very motivating and inspirational watching what he is doing and watching his weight loss journey through this. It's amazing. Don says, oh dear Lord, bad day created this week. Yep. Looked at the Daisy French onion dip. Wow, looked reasonably clean. Holy crap, literally. Sorry, no filter. The Daisy French onion dip shows everything is low. It's actually really good. Doesn't show any bad chemicals, doesn't show any bad seasoning, doesn't show any sugars in there, doesn't show anything bad. And I can tell you from my wife that it does not raise her blood glucose. She loves French onion dip. We have a container of this in the fridge. After she did the Daisy French onion dip, then she went back and checked out. There's a Daisy Ranch also. And the same thing. It doesn't show any bad chemicals or anything like the Carrageenan and the gum stuff that's not good for you. It doesn't have any of that in there. So she's tried that too, but she likes the French onion much better. But she did really good on it. Didn't raise her blood sugars, and she didn't eat the whole thing either. She only had part of it, and then she was good. Brian says, LOL, I'm a fishing motivator now. You are a fishing motivator. Oh, you don't recommend? Uh-oh. Well, I tell you, my wife actually loves the Daisy stuff, so she would recommend it. And she says, I've tried the mackerel by itself. Not my favorite, but you can tolerate. I'm hoping to develop a taste for it. I had someone tell me you have to try it 2 times. You have to try it 21 times or 2 times before you can say you don't like it. You have to try it a couple times. You do. Because the first time is always whew. The second time, third time, it's more of a honest opinion than it's more your taste buds are not tricked, basically. And the difference in taste between the first time and the second time of trying something is I don't really understand it, but there is a difference in the taste. But I've always liked sardines, and the mackerel to me was really good. I actually had after I had that New York strip steak this morning, I had a can of sardines just to have something else in there. And comes from Bacon Runner. Donna Ray, she has a can of sardines every day. She doesn't do sardine fast, or not as a sardine fast, but she adds a can of bacon or a can of sardines every day to what she's eating. She's been doing that for a long time. Don says it's because I am hungry and I want to eat my lunch. And until the video is made. Yes. Oh, that's why you talk so fast. Yeah. That makes sense. But you do a hell of a good job doing it. And I cannot talk that fast. I'd be stumbling over my words so bad. Brisby says Daisy is a great brand, reasonably priced and surprisingly clean. And that is what I've found also is that the Daisy stuff is actually reasonably clean for what it is. I just wish we could find more heavy cream here that didn't have the carrageenan and the gums in them. There's only one brand that we have here that we can get like that, or the raw cream that we get from the local dairy, and they're not going to have any of that until the end of the month. And Jeff says, if you want to see what I look like, I've been on Cindy Dimension channel. It was a couple years ago. Okay. We'll have to take a look at that. Or, you know what? Oh, that was the wrong button. Yeah. I'm clicking on a computer, trying to do things here. Where did that go? You can also share your video or your picture using that QR code. Or I just put a link in the chat. We could try that too. That might be all you have today is a can of sardines and a can of mackerel, Brian? You will see. Yep. I don't know. I had the New York strip steak and I had a can of sardines. So we'll see what I have today. Don says, maybe I will look at the ranch and try that one. I don't know what's in the French onion, but it didn't like me. Yep. And it could be one of the seasonings didn't agree with you. And that's the thing that I have found too. Some seasonings work great for me. Like, no, not that one. Yeah, this one. I can have this taco seasoning by Carnivore Chef, Carnivore Companion. The regular taco seasoning that we used to use, it makes me feel like I got hit by a freight train the next day. I am so sore, stiff, and I feel like I got run over. But I can have stuff that's made by Reed with his Carnivore Companion. I mean, it doesn't bother me. So maybe their sour cream or their ranch one will work with you. But it is pretty clean. My wife's blood glucose has not been affected by it, and that's one of the things that we watch for everything that she does. And Don says, "Oh, I do love it. It tastes fantastic, and the ingredients do look clean. And you're going to try the ranch, yeah? I would too. You can make your own dip and mix it with Daisy cottage cheese, and some dehydrated onion and garlic. That wouldn't be a bad idea either, Angie. Except I'd eat it all because I have actually come to like cottage cheese. It used to be something that just grossed me out because I never cared for the 2% cottage cheese, and that's what my wife would always buy. I can eat the 4% fat cottage cheese, and it's actually pretty good. You can hear my Dalmatian out there. I don't know if you can hear her barking or not. Her ball's in a place that she can't get. Don says Kroger near me just started carrying the fish wife sardines and mackerel, but they want $9 a can. Yeah, Target carries the fish wife also, and they are more expensive. So I have a bunch of the seasoned sardines right now. I like the Wild Planet sardines and the King Oscar. Really seem. I love the King Oscar. Brian, I love sardines, but even if I don't, it's such a small price to get better. Yeah. Sardines, they are really good and they do help you out a lot. John says, sounds like the way you eat. You have hamburger and sardines every single day. Been doing that for a year and a half now. Absolutely. So I knew there was somebody else that was doing sardines, and I think you've mentioned that before, John. Hey, Captain Carnivore. By the way, this is another one. Captain Carnivore, Luke. He also has a channel. I've recently started watching him on Fridays. Holy crap. Yesterday was Friday. Did you have a live yesterday, Luke? And I missed it? Yeah, yesterday was kind of a busy day at work, so. Holy cow. That just took a big jump. Aaron, hey, good morning, Aaron. Your softball game in Findlay, Ohio. Well, hey, it's nice. Glad to see you stop by. Watch your interview with Dave Mack. Great interview. Everybody needs to go check out Aaron's interview with Dave Mack. Brian says he's going to send his last workout picture. So that means I'm going to have to actually open it up and check it out, right? Let me see what we got. Because it's been a bit since I put that link out, but I actually have it saved on that QR code. So I don't want that. Oh, let's see. Oh, that's where it is. So bear with me. I'm not nearly as quick at this as Larry is. He's done this a little more than me. Ooh. That looks amazing. What else do we have here? Ah, cool. I already have that one. All right, so give me just 1 second while I bring them into this part of my world. Yeah, I don't know how Larry does it so quick when he does this stuff here. Because it's never that quick for me. Well, let's see here. Where did that one go? All right, so we have Brian. This is what I got from Brian that says that he sent out his workout pic. Here you go. Working hard, losing weight. Looks so good compared to what his other picture was. And I actually have that one too. Where do I have Brian's before and after? I think I have that in my... right there. So this is Brian before weight loss. You can see him sitting on a couch here. He was pretty big, and I understand that. So was I. And this is him now. Be strong. Be stronger than your excuses. That is amazing, Brian. Congratulations on that weight loss. And then we got Aaron. This is Aaron and his daughter here. Oh, this is amazing. I like this. They're in Ohio for softball. And then from Angie's, butter bites and steak and bacon. Beautiful. Love that. That is really cool. And let's see. What the heck? Where did I go? Technical difficulties with the operator. Uncle Willie says I want to share my picture, but nobody wants to see another middle-aged, bald fat guy. That's what we're all here for, man. Go ahead, share a picture. I don't mind, and I don't think anybody else minds either, because that's what we're here for. It's amazing. Okay. And see, Bryce basically the cleanest, heavy, creamy, fine as Gillum gum. All others have disodium phosphate or polysorbate 80. I just use half and half, just milk and cream, half the price and only one extra carb. Yeah, I'm generally not worried about the carbs anymore with stuff that comes from like dairy and eggs. I'm all right with it as long as it's not an added sweetener in it or one of the artificial sweeteners. The stuff that's natural that comes from animals, I tend to do all right with those. My blood sugars will go up just a little bit, but generally not that much. Yeah. Angie says we do the same here, half and a half. We just bought powdered heavy cream that says it only has milk solids in it. You're going to send a pic. Huh? Then Bride's Biscuit, the picture. Season is a great value brand, more calcium and EPA DHA than others like King Oscar and Wild Planet, but lower heavy metals in testing. That's good to know. Yeah. Captain Carnivore Luke says that he was there yesterday. Yeah, I'm sorry I did not catch it yesterday. I know my work schedule was a little bit hectic yesterday afternoon. But I do like your lives. The lives are fun. I did watch your uh, other video that you had out there too. And I've been watching some of the stuff that you and Ron have been doing. You saw Bella use heavy cream powder in her carnivore buns, but my search showed it to be pricey. Yeah. And same with the, I've been seeing stuff on X with Kerry Kelly, and he uses butter powder for stuff. Makes biscuits out of that too. And I've looked at that and that's pricey. Don says every bride's biscuit, every once in a great while, my Costco gets a heavy cream that is just cream. But I'm with you. You just stick to the Fairlife milk simplicity. Yeah. And every time I've been to our Costco, I've heard that Costco has a heavy cream that's just heavy cream. I don't ever find heavy cream at Costco. Yes, Don, thank you. Everybody hit the like button. Yep. Channeling my inner Larry. Absolutely. What it's all about. And I forget to ask for that stuff. I love it. Cool shirt, Brian. That's a great one, isn't it? Go, Brian. Sardine power. You deserve it, Brian. He is looking good. Angie says I sent 2 pics of heavy cream powder that is available on Amazon. Let me see if it popped in here or not. Get the little circle running around. Let's see. Oh wow, there's more pictures have popped in. All right. Together strong. Where else? What else do we have here? Oh, this is what you're talking about. Now, no, that's not what I want. I want to save that. Oh, I see. Now, the previous pictures that some people had sent in here are coming up as today, even though I've got them before. So let me see what I got going on here. Remove that from the studio. Oh, wait, that's not what I wanted. I'm gonna have to put that one back in. I wish I could pop pictures in and out of here a bunch at a time, but it doesn't let me do that. I gotta put that one back in. So, was it a week ago Friday? Our local park district had military/veterans appreciation day, where if you're affiliated with the military, veteran, or retiree, active duty, or family member of them, the park system was free for the families and everything. One of the places had a barbecue grill that was being given away, and my wife signed up for it, and she won this. Just a little charcoal grill. On the very bottom of the base plate there, you can't really see it. This is from Dr. Pepper. So it's a Dr. Pepper branded. Same as the spatula set down here. It's Dr. Pepper branded stuff. So my wife won that. So that was Brian's before. Now, wait a minute. Where did the rest of this go? Okay, so I'm still having technical difficulties here with myself. And where did these go? Huh. I just downloaded these. They said today. I downloaded this one. Where did it go? I don't understand why it's not popping up like it should. Because, sometimes I can be pretty far out there and not understand what's going on. But let me go to the details and see if I can find stuff from today. Is that the one I want? Okay, that's Brian on that one. That's one I already have up here. I saved it on here and then it's coming up as the same thing. I don't know what's going on with my computer today. Portrait. Let's see, that was that. Oh, that's... See, I don't know how Larry shares these so quickly. Oh, that's what it says there. So this is another one of Brian. I don't know if that's one he had, but Angie, I haven't received the other one that you were talking about of the heavy cream. It looks like did John send in another one from him and the girls? Yeah, I apologize for the delay and should have Jeopardy music playing here because this is John. John together strong with him and the girls. Hanging out with the lovely ladies. That's an amazing picture. I love that. Yeah, wow, Brian, what a difference. Huge difference. It really is. Don says, told you I'll be your sardine cheerleader, but you're sure the heck you can be eating them? Have you tried them recently? You got to give them a shot. At least twice. And buy a decent brand, not the cheapest ones. Yep. As an older pick, about a month ago, yeah. But it looked delicious. Yeah, Ron, it's great. Got to go. See you later. Have a great Father's Day. Thanks. Appreciate that, Captain Carnivore. And his name is Luke. So, let's see. You can check out Ron right there at Captain Carnivore. And congratulations, Mrs. O. Great win. Okay. Let's see what do we got going on over there. Anything come in yet? Still don't have anything on that. I don't know what's going on with it. Yep, very nice, huh? It is a great pick with John with the ladies. Every time we drive anywhere and we see a bunch of cows on the field, I look at my wife and said, look, briskets. You love mackerel, which you're going to buy a can today, but the fishy whiskeys, you can keep them. You don't like those? Well, maybe if they are boneless, skinless, tailless, that's the best part. So looking at the time here, it is now almost 18 after, 20 after. It's been a long day. Thank you everybody for being here. We will talk with you tomorrow at the same time, 10 a.m. Central, 11 a.m. Eastern. And if you're a member of Carnivore Quest, there is a live Carnivore Quest supposed to be going on right now. And I'm going to head over there and I'm going to check that out. You all have a great day. Let's go talk to Larry and the gang over there. We name the cows when you see them: cheeseburger, brisket, steak. Yep, that's amazing. That's why I like. Thanks. Happy Father's Day to everybody. If you're not going to be here tomorrow, happy Father's Day, and we'll talk to you all later. And we'll catch you in the stream, Mr. Biscuit. Have a great day, all.
Fix what I couldn't see. Eating clean, playing my part. Still something breaking inside my heart. I was doing everything right, and everything kept getting worse. Following every line they drew, still ended up in reverse. Five pills lined up on the sink, one telling me what to think. Said give it time, you'll be okay. But I kept drifting further away. I was doing everything right, North Dakota carnivore changed my life. Kept it simple, stripped it down, turned it all the